Good morning. I think it's still morning, at least in America. It is in the east, the west. Hope you're doing good, Jack. I, I understand that. I'm a little tired myself for no reason, to be honest. Happy Monday, Crystal. Welcome in. I was trying to type a message in chat, but something's a little wonky with the UI this morning. Anyway. Hope you're doing well. It's going to see if YouTube is actually functioning. It's been going live but dying. It's kind of weird. All right. So anyway, I guess it's kind of our live stream. I don't know what's going on with the gimbal, but Friday I didn't go live. Well, initially because I thought I left my gimbal at home, but I didn't. It fell between the door. And then I got out on the trail and I found a nighthawk, and it was kind of down, so this little guy right there, as I walked past it on the trail, I thought at first, because of the coloring, it was a rattlesnake. So I was like, yeah, a little bit. I forget that I'm not in Arizona anymore, so I don't really have to worry about rattlesnakes as much. But anywho, so yeah, saw the bird there, and it couldn't fly, so we ended up just taking it to the university wildlife ER. Haven't heard back from them yet, so I don't know if it's still doing good or whatever. It seemed pretty alert and everything, but so that's my first bigger bird, or my second bigger bird rescue. We rescued a golden eagle last summer, late summer. All right, so I think I'm gonna have to drop this a little bit so we can. Maybe I have to drop it even more. What's going on here? There we go. So anyway, I figured we'd pop back into metal detecting. Apparently a 30-minute commercial is starting. So maybe we should wait just a little bit. And if this thing will stop being drunk, I've really got to figure out what's going on. There we go. So anyway, yeah, Friday was an adventure. We started out hiking. I think I got off the trail somewhere around 9:30, 10:30. I can't remember exact. Yeah, it had to be closer to 9:30. I think we left. Yeah, the phone was the gimbal was going crazy. I don't know what's going on with it today. But, so anyway, we got off the trail, I think, about 9:30. I had to shed my shirt to wrap that bird in. Then the animal hospital, the wildlife animal hospital, is in Pullman, which is, I think, about 2 hours from me. So we had about a 2 hour or so drive, 2.5 hour, I can't remember. And that turned in from just a nice little car ride to, we went to Idaho because I went with a buddy and he wanted to show me where he used to live. So we went through a lot of the logging remnants, a lot of history. And hopefully the ads are over and you will let me turn around and not go crazy again. Get off your drugs. All right. She is definitely not wanting to be very flat this morning. Oh, there we go. Didn't know this moves. There we go. Now we can see more of the playing field. So today will be a little bit harder. There are a lot of down trees everywhere. So, my luck, we'll find something and it will be underneath the trees. So what's everyone got on the agenda for today, except escaping the heat? I think we're supposed to be a little bit cooler today. Hair appointment. Get your hair did. All right. So, I don't think I've had a haircut in 2 years. It's been about 2 years anyway. That's the shovel going off. I'm actually very surprised how clean it is, like where the people were not living. Obviously where people are living, it's a little more. Well, these are some good sized pine cones. I think we're supposed to have a fairly pleasant day today. 85 degrees. It's not too bad. I think that's what, like 32 Celsius or something. Just in case any of my Canadian people show up. I was going to type in a message, but this is something. Yeah, it's well. The good thing is it's not like you're hot. So, your heat is full of humidity and it sucks. We have usually dry heat. Sometimes get a little bit of humidity, but not very often. Usually we're only going to see some humidity as if it rained like the day before. And it has to rain a pretty decent amount for that to happen. Yeah, this place is dead. Jeez. No, thank you, ma'am. And the problem with that is just like, I remember, like, geez, you could turn on a fan and all it does is blow. on Starlink. I don't know. The problem is like, I'm pretty sure though, wait, let me make sure. I'm pretty certain, yeah, the VPN's off. Oh, I know what I do need to do. Get this do not disturb on. Yeah, she's over here beside me now. Good. You know, one thing, welcome in, Chili Dog. One thing would be nice is if, I know you guys can't hear it, but since it's doing text to speech in my ear, sure would be nice if I could just like name people, or it at least wouldn't read like all the numbers and say like Chili Dog 1111 said, because there are some pretty crazy usernames. Yeah, I think this is like extremely clean out here, which I half expected. Oh, and the other difference between you poor humidity people is at least we have nice mornings. You guys wake up and it's like 80, feels like 1,000. We wake up and it's like 50 or 60. And it feels like it's 40. True. These are really healthy pine cones, though. I think that was the one that people were blocking in chat. I kind of missed exactly what happened, but one can only imagine what happened. And I've been noticing now the bots are coming out telling people, oh, we'll get you AI viewers. Saw that in someone's stream the other day. It's just what we want, is a bunch of fake viewers that literally do nothing for your stream. Oh yes, I remember now. Yeah, because I was going to go in and block her, but Twitch had already zapped her. Which I'm happy. They're actually pretty good about that. Ooh, I can hide behind the tree. They do pretty good on zapping people. (2022) or right. Yeah, I know in 2022, 2021, I can't remember. Something went wrong with Twitch's filters, and like, so I had like fire and bomb and different things kind of blocked. Which is ridiculous, because I don't know how any of those can really apply to an online chat, but I guess they do. That's the metal detector going off on the legs of the tripod. I was hopeful for a second myself. Yeah, that would be nice. In the south, there's just so much more to find there. Or I should say the Mid-South over. I guess not like New Mexico and such. You can find stuff, just usually not with a metal detector. But I have found, like as far as Indian, I found a cave that had a spot where they obviously used it as a mortar and pestle to grind up their wheat or whatever they were eating back then. Corn. Lost the connection, or lost seeing me. Oops. That's my boot. I forget that I have a phone in my pocket. It does seem like the internet went out, didn't it? The flip. Let's see. Maybe. Can you hear me now? Uh-oh. This video is playing picture in picture. What? Come here. Okay. Oh, so it's back now? Oops. Come on, refigure your life back out. It could have been me. I know my other phone is acting a little crazy. Oh, that's because it's connected to the wrong Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah, my other one connected to the wrong place. Lady Midnight. Oh, there you are. She's just laying down being a good girl. Well, I think I still have to get in all these little tiny spots. You have to do a lot of walking to find good stuff. So it's something you have to be really committed to. Of course, knowing a little local history is very helpful. Okay. I think I'll... Excuse me, lady. Okay. Thank you. At least if I fall out here, nobody will see me. Right now, anyway. Yeah, I don't even think, didn't look like YouTube ever connected. Wish all these other platforms weren't so fickle. And I get it. They'd prefer only you stream to one platform. Sometimes I wish I lived a little closer to some beaches, but I'm sure they have plenty of people that go out there and metal detect. Especially like when the water goes back. Just get out of there before the tide comes, returns. It is like really clean out here. No soda can tops. No bottle caps. Stay close, lady. I think we'll end up getting this done pretty quickly. Let's see. have a I think one of the bigger problems is that, like, a lot of the audience I could get would be from Asia, but we're not exactly streaming on times that are good for them. It's probably like 1 a.m., 12 a.m., something like that in China right now. So, but they really love anything that's like IRL, nature. And some of the people I know are streaming now at the same time. So I've lost probably a few viewers from that since they started streaming early. And I think lady completely left me. Oh yeah. It'd be kind of nice to, like, you know, find a wedding band or something and maybe that meant something to someone and be able to return it. Excuse me. I know some people, those things are fairly sentimental. Oh, we finally found something in the woods. We'll get the camera up here. Well, we'll see. Okay. It may not be. Yeah, that's kind of the hard thing. And that's the other thing that I've realized. There are a lot of people that I follow and I'm in their streams and stuff, and there she is. Stay here, crazy girl. I know there's a lot of people that, you know, have their kind of own thing going time. Wonder how deep it is. Not that deep. Oh. So it's actually closer to 45, whatever it's stinging as. Well, that's not going to be easy. Crap. Well, this would be fun. So whatever, it's small, and it's in a bunch of pine needle. It's been decomposing, so hello, lady girl. So it might be a little interesting trying to find that. As they say, finding a needle in a haystack. Back again, yeah. Of course, the other thing is people always want and expect to find like gold. They want you to find what? Must be, oh, it's this. What the heck is that? That is strange. I mean, it's obviously got metal in it. It looks a little golden. I mean, I really don't know what that is. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's a candy wrapper. So it's probably a little bit. Okay, lady. Now I can remember where we were at. But yeah, like, you know, streaming at a different time is going to be hard because it's hot. I'm not trying to like burn up. All right. Let's get you sit back up. I also think, like especially for some of the streams, IRL is a little bit better on YouTube and I think Rumble than Twitch in many ways. It's not that it's not possible, it's just very easy to get lost in the background. Because I have seen a rise of a lot of people doing IRL. Women are probably not women. It's probably men who just got some woman's photo. But right? I guess I could cut my hair, shave my beard, get a 20-pack stomach, put stickers on my, well actually, I have seen some guys stream without shirts on. They used to say it was like the nipple part that got you in trouble. I don't know. But that's not me. I took my shirt off for that bird. It's about the extent of my skin showing on camera. One thing that I learned very quickly that makes it so much easier is definitely when you have chatters. So you don't feel like you're in there by yourself. Did I lose my keys? Oh no. That's okay. Get your hair nice. Pamper yourself. I don't blame you. Mr. Cool Guy. It's an old candy wrapper. Now, where was I? Which I guess is what did that say? Yes, sometimes that text to speech is horrible. Let's see. Sorry, I got to go back and look because frankincense. You did say frankincense. And the ground literally looks all the same. All the trees blown down. I wish we could find at least an old coin. I said last time the only thing I've found coin-wise was like an 81 excuse me, penny. And it was on this property. Oop. Need to find even some like old relics. I wouldn't mind finding like old tools. See some ants. I'm sure Lady Midnight has to, she's got to wonder every now and again why I get to dig in the yard and she doesn't. His wheat has definitely grown quite a bit. It's getting tall. Hopefully that's helpful.